Good morning, fan cakes and champions alike. My name is Sean. I'm coming to you live from the safe, isolated confines of Cody Entertainment streaming studio in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. With me today and forever is my best friend Lee.
Hello, forever best friend Sean, and I'm coming to you live from the pits of Avernus, Phoenix, Arizona, where the lowest it's going to be this week is 103 degrees.
Oh my god. That is super hot.
That's Fahrenheit.
Wait, gotta do our conversion.
Convert.
Our F to C, so 103. Ooh, 39 degrees Celsius. Yucky. What was it? This week we got up to 29 degrees Celsius, which is 84 Fahrenheit. So it was getting pretty hot here this week. So I'm feeling like we're going down to Avernus, but the ocean breeze has been very nice. Of course, we can't forget the man behind the scenes, the one keeping us all in check, and keeping chat in check, Sasha. It's coming to help co-produce and moderate the stream with us today. Thank you as always. Love to have you. Sasha. I was up until about 3 o'clock last night watching Critical Role, so I will do my best to not fall asleep because I am very tired.
I went to sleep at a reasonable hour.
I went to sleep at a reasonable hour.
I'm just saying it so that you know that I'm here for you, and I will try to be as extra awake as Sean is a little bit asleep.
Yeah. If I nap, just give me like a split second, give me like 5 minutes, and then you can wake me up. Critical what now? You get out. Dylan Neon says, I'm gonna miss this one. Do you post them on YouTube or something? They go up on YouTube. Usually within, I think, the next week. Todd's got a whole plan, so you can check there. Or once you have a chance, you can always check the VOD on the Twitch channel. I don't think you need to be a subscriber or anything, and the content will be there for you. So you can just check once the stream's done.
I think I shall start.
Yeah, go for it. We got some cool stuff today.
Oh, we got the coolest stuff today.
The coolest.
I'm super excited.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a fan.
So what you guys probably know, Critical Role's finale was last night, and was 7.5 hours long. So I watched up until the end, just the end art reel, and just, whoo, oh boy. Then of course Nevada had to talk about it for a little while, and I'm awake and I'm here. That's about as good as it's gonna get today. Luckily, it's not too busy, ticket wise, so it's gonna be a good Friday.
It's Good Friday?
It's going to be a Good Friday. It's not Good Friday. If it was Good Friday, I wouldn't be here.
That's a lack of commitment.
Yeah, it was great talk. Yeah. Slick Slaughter says, "Hey guys, glad to see you two streaming. Thanks for the artwork in advance." Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Oh, you're welcome. Now I have to try to do a really good job because I've already been thanked for it.
Yeah. All right. So we're always going to cut 4 out of the whatever we're doing today. So you only have to do 2 because you're going to do them really well.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding. Nothing. Star Chasers asking his breakfast question for the day. What was for breakfast? I actually didn't have breakfast this morning.
Of course, because why would you have breakfast when you're already dealing with a potentially low energy?
Yeah, I don't know. I walked past Tim Hortons and I was like, "Oh man, not today." I just kept going. Didn't even want to get some caffeine yet, so I'm just got my bottles of water because this room is gonna get really, really warm. I might have to open the door later on. We'll see.
Wait, you?
What?
Nothing, man.
You give me energy, Lee. I'll be fine. It's okay.
I was gonna say you haven't had any kind of drag or anything, so I'm tentatively okay with what's going
on. Actually, there was a question I wanted to pose to everybody in chat. It's a bit of a big one, so I want you to really think about it. We're looking to get some quality of life stuff done soon. So I want to know for the game what kind of things quality of life wise would you like? That's kind of like not like super in depth, but maybe kind of like the low hanging fruit for quality of life stuff. Any suggestions? Let me know. I want to kind of keep some track of stuff. Yeah, too early for great questions, John. Yeah, I know. But we don't know like what kind of like small things you like. Is there any like adjustments, changes, things? Bug fixes are completely different than that. So I know Modron is in a rough spot, and then that's a whole big plan we got going on. So don't need to suggest that because we know I know. So randomization of the familiars that are placed when you hold down the F key. That is actually a bug. That should actually be working. So that is a bug. Could we use X blacksmith contracts instead of clicking each time? Oh, sorry, I'm putting Stash into overdrive work right now. So we have randomization. Yeah, so randomization of familiars that are placed on the F key is a bug because it should be randomized. So we are aware of that one. It's on our list. The champion viewer, so you can see him outside of an adventure, or what do you mean? Like, you need to be a bit more specific about a champion viewer. That's probably a bit too big for what we're looking for right now, but it's definitely still a good suggestion. Could we use X blacksmith contracts instead of clicking on it each time? I mean, so when you use your first section, like when you use your first like chunk. It's just ask if you want to use if you have 100 and you use 50, you should still be able to still say use 50 more, right? So being able to see patron details from the campaign map. Oh, okay, yeah, I like that one. Okay, little view button on the patron. Maybe you click their portrait and it opens up or something. Oh, Jad, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Good morning. See all champions. I have to swap them into my current lineup. I'm just listening to the champions. Hey, swap the champions. Just look at them. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Okay. Especially the ones that I'm just gonna keep some bold. Those are the ones that I want to kind of keep track of. So if I don't unbold them, that's why. And P strong, including the item levels on the character sheet. Otherwise, item levels only available hover item or using blacksmith contracts. Oh, okay. So like in the description of the item, it'll have like somewhere it'll show the level. Okay. I can see it. It might be kind of weird UI wise, but I can maybe. Text sizing. We'll have to lean in forward. Everything's on the game. Okay. Yeah, I know that's a problem with the high resolution ones because the text doesn't scale. I think Dave was talking about that yesterday on the Developer Insights one about how it's it's really tricky to get it right, or else it just looks really, really bad. Something like that, right? Hotkey to select specializations. Okay. Love to have average gold per second. For like a 5-minute period. Like when you hit your wall after 5 minutes, are you making enough to keep going or reset? I mean, like you can kind of you can kind of already tell like when you're watching your gold go up. So you'll be able to see the increase. So if it stops increasing, you probably hit a point where it's just taking too much gold to actually increase what you have. Which I actually see that quite a lot with people who will be farming an area for too long and they'll use a bunch of bounty contracts and they're like, well, my gold didn't go up. Well, it's because like you're earning E35 gold, but you're at E45 gold. Like there's a whole 10 zeros that are missing there, so you're not going to see it go up anytime soon. Which is actually a pretty common ticket I get. CL12 bench slots and lower resolution. That one might be tough, so I can't make a promise on that one. But definitely can pass that one along. Hand pan, which would be nice if the game didn't minimize to just appear if I click on something on another. Yeah, they were talking about that yesterday as well. It's the borderless full screen mode. Yeah, that one's there. What's going to be your percentage of all skins and feats acquired? I think Dylan said that earlier was just more stats, right? So yeah, I get like a more robust stat viewer somewhere would be great. Be cool to see like how many chests you've opened and all that kind of stuff. Either swapping champs between multi-party, having familiars and save parties can be randomized instead of having specific set ones. Yeah, so again, that one is a bug. So familiars should be randomized. That is a bug we are aware of. And swapping champions between multi-party, that's as easy I think as it's gonna be. The only I think the downside to that is just the timing it takes to swap the champions, which is I think a problem that I don't know if it's on the list or what makes it take so long, but that I think there's not a lot we can do on that. I don't believe so. Sometimes a champion isn't added when first payment is made to them. It tends to be if you try to get one when someone's health is run. You can't get that. Oh, so you're trying to fill a slot that the mobs are moving into. So that's you can't if a champion's under attack, you can't move them. So if you're trying to swap somebody into a slot where your tank, let's say like your front line your tank, you're trying to swap it into the row behind them, you won't be able to at all because that is just they're under attack all of a sudden, right? So that's probably it's a very few frames you can probably nail it, but very unlikely, especially if you have speed potions running. Bit stodgy, quality of life, omens, contractual obligations, graphic could be changed to include a dial scale like a Zaka, which shows the count approaching 100. Totally, yeah, totally. Okay, that's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, I think I guess a better example would be like things that we're looking for is something like example of being Havilar, having her imps come out when she unlocks her ultimate, right? So I know that she kind of did that before. That if you had a Modron reset with her, she would spawn with her imps, which is not right. That was a bug, so we had to fix that. But if we made it so that her imps spawn when she used her ultimate, like when she unlocked her ultimate, then maybe that would work. So that's kind of like the things we're looking for. So a max option for upgrades. I kind of already have that. Like you can level up by upgrade, and then it just depends on how much gold you have, right? So add feats to collection navigation by slot. Well, it kind of already is navigated by slot, but it's just not the best at it. So yeah, maybe like a what's it called? Like a better, make it look better, I guess is probably the way to do it. See an icon legend or some way of knowing what special icons. Oh yeah, that's a good one. And P strong. The character can be used for variant or something by equipping a feat. They have the lock symbol, so we can look to. Oh, okay, yeah. Or maybe like a key or something, or like some weird symbol. ET called Norway. Before starting your variant with restrictions, let us know how many character slots you have available for that variant. Okay. Something explains exactly how favor works. I was getting it for a while, and it took me to the 5th issue when I had 40k unused, unless I missed something. I think there's an FAQ. I think. Yeah, I think I believe there's an FAQ, but if not, we should definitely get one added. So, see the Avernus complete variance buff and the epic gear buff. Oh yeah, totally. That's a good one. That is one that we should have had a long time ago, I believe. So I totally agree with that one. By the way, Sasha, I love you. You're for grabbing everything so fast. You're doing great. I'm sorry to make you do this early in the morning. Make automation available. Sorry, Lee?
So one of the things that I know is like the portrait views are for the consoles, I believe.
Yeah.
Is there a way to make it so you have the option to switch in and out if you wanted that in like PC or Steam or something?
Yes, yeah, you can enable the gamepad UI on Steam and Epic if you want to use a controller and play that way, and then view the other kind of portrait art. So it's definitely possible.
Asked and answered.
And there you go. Make automation available on SpeedCore from the start. Because why? Because you got to earn it, Kimi Hero. That's why. You got to earn that speed. You can't just get the speed off the top.
Ability to unlock pancake portraits.
Yeah.
For your UI.
Yeah, something MTI, maybe something in the tutorial that explains blessings. I don't know if how they use. I watch the stream here. Yeah, yeah. So maybe like just a more robust FAQ if there's one hiding somewhere, maybe it's not showing. Easy visual identifier to show which champions can be available for the variant stat feats. Yeah, so that's just like the icon that we can add an icon or something like that. Like someone suggested that earlier too. That's pancake question. Lee, are you trying a new technique with this pancake, i.e. the cheeks?
Yeah. Sometimes I try to do that. There's a little bit of like a rosiness in a cheek.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to make attempts to make that kind of show. And I remember on Penelope, I had that kind of thing where I tried to, I basically put the drops down and then I kind of went in with the other, like with the fill tone, and it basically, instead of mixing at all, it like went under the, went under the thing, and so we basically ended up with little dots just in the rows, and it was really weird. So I'm seeing if this kind of works a little bit better.
Cool. It'll look great. No, they always do.
Well,
well, Ash98 says it would be great if the formation was static on screen during level transitions. So you don't actually miss information to try testing it, which happens. Oh, yeah. See, that black screen is actually just a loading screen. So when it like kind of black screen kind of covers the screen and moves away, that's just loading the next area. Glacier maybe an auto add of lower gear pictures on a capped item in the collection. Yeah, okay. Is instead of switch formation under attack, excluding tanks. Okay, that I don't know if that works. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Maybe that's a big maybe on that one. ML should be in the collection screen too. Totally. So we said about having a roving. Cool, have a roving bar for leveling champions. So that one's a bit weird because then you have, in some you only have 9 or 10 champions that you can put in, but 13 slots with the click damage, right? So, you'll be leveling up champions you don't need, or that don't get put in. And if you're in the lower areas and like lower gold find, you're gonna have less gold because you're leveling up champions you don't necessarily need, right? So. I don't think it would be distinct enough to do that. Easier way to go to character-specific achievements versus going into events and scrolling. Okay. We had timer on events that the free time gate has. There is a timer on events. If you open up the event dialog at the very top, it'll show you the time remaining. Tiago Osinalde? Is that a new champ? Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is.
Super excited.
Yeah.
Because it's another one of our live play show Pancake Champion. Well, not Pancake Champions, but a show that I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
And a person I'm a big fan of.
Peplon Ranger's asking, how about a way to get a closer look at different skins even after we get them so we can admire the art? You can actually do that if you open up their champion sheet. You click on the little like mask icon for their skins, and you can see all the available skins they have. So you can check to see what you have. Speaking of controllers on PC, maybe have an option to change the button layout. Xbox DualShock Joy-Con. That might be that might be a Steam thing. Yeah, maybe I can see. I'm not too sure about that one, but Robert L says, sitting to automatically scroll to bottom of level upgrades or show in reverse order. Okay, yeah. That one's a bit weird actually because a lot of the main upgrades you get, or the ones you want to look at, are like the formation ability ones, tend to be pretty early in their leveling up. So having it in reverse order would just put those further down. Yeah, that one's a hard one because I think it's like I can kind of understand where you're coming from, just kind of see what's coming up next faster rather than having to scroll down. But the stuff people want to look at tend to be earlier on, so I feel like we would change it, and then people are like, well, I want to see it the other way, so like we can't change it back, or like add some weird toggle thing, and then it just gets confusing for everybody. Yeah, could it be a toggle for upgrade? Yeah, that one, I don't know. I think that one's just a bit too. Yeah, that's a bit weird. CPR Bullet says, why don't we have a time since last reset for statistics? Could you make some button or hockey to check it? 20 any tickets during round wearing extra server calls. Yeah, I think like we said earlier, it's just more stats. It's definitely what I think we're kind of missing. Maybe some place to check to see pity timers and chests open, monsters killed, gold earned, lifetime, that kind of stuff. So you can see like how close we are to some stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I think the problem with those ones is like, are we tracking those numbers since the beginning? And so for some people, maybe people like Mars and Gar have been playing since like pretty much the first couple of months of the game. Those numbers may not be accurate. Hydrate break 1 second. Just a lot of talking in the morning all of a sudden. All right, I did to myself, but that's okay. Craving more blood. Question: is there a way to hide champions we are not currently using that are on the bench, or even champions that don't qualify for the variant? There are not. There is not a way to do that. Which could be a neat quality of life. Now, actually, the problem with that is you would hide a bench slot, and then be like, my bench slot's missing. Or people would get like if that bugs out or something, then all of a sudden a bench slot or two bench slots are missing, and it's like, oh god, right? So, alpha mushrooms sorting incoming buffs alphabetically by who they are from. Okay. Raw talent D3. This isn't a quality life question or a pancake question. Totally fine. We'll take actual questions with the game as well.
We're just about life.
Sorry, Lee? What was that?
Or just questions about life in general.
Just questions about life, yeah. If you want to talk about an anime, we're good to go for that too. But I have about 24 hours or so on Now Champions, relatively new. We all start somewhere. For the hard missions I'm doing now, does about 1 hour mission seem reasonable? That depends on the mission, how far you have to go, and that kind of stuff. The biggest thing to worry about is that you're not just sitting stagnant at an area for too long, right? Like if you're killing mobs at your wall. I'm going to say mobsters to combine mob and monster, but if you're killing mobs at your wall and you're not seeing your gold increase at all, and you don't think you're going to get any further, like things to do, like check your formation, make sure that everything is hunky dory, sure everybody's in the best possible spot for themselves. And if you can't progress any further when you think after maybe some potion uses, just reset, try again, rinse, repeat. But I guess the answer to the question is you never want to sit at your wall for like more than an hour. Henry Lowen, when they grab the transition wipes, it also wipes over the bench. But it makes you have the bench stand on top, even if it's still usable while being wiped. So that's true. Huh. Okay. Max Winner's question: somebody always say having a champion viewer, like using a black spot, you can use all the time to see how many available for current patron info, etc. I think somebody said champion viewer, but it wasn't very specific to what that meant. So the more detail for that one, the better. But I think that one's a bit outside the scope of what we're looking at for right now. Maybe because UI is annoying. Dr. Zezkej says, we were getting buffed this weekend. Any new GE? Ooh, yeah, let's get the buffs going. So this weekend, we are doing the Wings of Steel weekend. So that means we are buffing Archon, who doesn't have wings. Ashara, who has wings. Keelik, who has wings. Sentry, no wings. And Ayla, and no wings. And the extra boost for this weekend, the super special awesome stuff, is a skin for Keelik, actually. It looks super dope. And I'm upset we haven't done this one yet. It's really cool. I like that. It comes with this. He's got a mechanical wing, and it's a feat to increase his prayer of healing ability. So,
Ready to flip?
oh, let's go. Ooh, oh, the cheeks came out really good.
Thank you.
It's just a perfect bit of rosy. Say hello to Celise Arthurio, the newest champion from the Rivals of Waterdeep, played by Tanya DePass, and it's coming next week during Dragon Down Part 4. Super excited. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Celise's kit is like so cool. So hope you guys like it. I believe we'll have the champion spotlight coming out soon. That's on Lauren. Okay, let's get back to the list. Battle Manager is so beautiful. Which number champion is this? 83, 82? Maybe?
I'm so happy Rivals of Waterdeep characters are coming.
Yeah. All right, back to the suggestions and questions. And by the way, everybody, thank you so much for giving us these suggestions. Like we know it's been a bit rough recently in game with all the Modron and automation and stuff, all the problems there, and it's something we think about every day. So we the problem with Modron is that it's a very big system, right? So we need to make sure we do like super due diligence to make sure it's, and when we do go to fix it and change it, that we're not just bricking the entire thing. So we understand that there's a problem with it, and we thank you so much for your patience. So we're hopefully be getting to that really soon. Info I can share on Sleepless Mechanics. What was it? She has if I remember, she has stance changes. So she's a tank. I believe she's slot 12. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so she's got like stance changes that changes like how she tanks and does stuff. Yeah, I think rotating via ultimate. Yeah, I think that's it. I looked at her design thing in passing. But I think it was pretty neat. So yeah, what am I doing? I have access to this stuff. I can just look it up.
Yeah, Hawk Linux, I believe, a Paladin of Tyr.
Ooh. All right, I open this design document, which I have access to. I should have just done it from the beginning. Celise Arthurio.
And you can check Rivals of Waterdeep live on Sundays at, I want to say, 11
a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so. That could be double checked. That'd be awesome. But it's super cool. And they do like the rotating DM, which is such a cool, and I can't believe it's done as well as it is, just because it's like, all right,
yeah, now
it's your turn to continue the story.
Yeah. 10 a.m. Pacific time on Rivals of Waterdeep Twitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Lauren. Yes. Slot 12, Paladin, Tank. And yeah, and she changes through different stances, which is actually pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you change them via her ultimate. So yeah, it's pretty neat. All right. Yes, reveal what slot. That's slot 12. Time gates. Time to show events. Time gates. Time to event shows retired champions, even though it won't be available for that event. Oh yeah, yeah. So that'd be you could just show like retired, or maybe like an option to show that's not in the event or something. A display string that shows the entire base damage calculation for top DPS. Yeah, maybe, yeah. What is the rivals tag? The rivals tag is like the just like their affiliation, right? So
Such a cool name too.
yeah, I think Shaka has the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
He should have the rivals tag. Xavier Kiev, yeah, I'm still often not slot so I end up scrolling down over and over to see what useful upgrades is found on them first. Okay. Any chances of seeing all upgrades, not just the next few, or planning, or better for playing a battle race? Yeah, we can show them all. Yeah, like, I don't know why it's limited to that one. There's only a couple. Anime question: action, drama, or slice of life? Ooh, that's tough. I definitely prefer action.
For entertainment?
For anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Definitely action. Although, gotta say, Haikyuu and Food Wars are actually pretty fun.
Food I love Food Wars. Food Wars is so good.
Food Wars is both very cool and kind of cringy all at the same time.
Yeah.
I keep trying to get my friend who I work with a day job to check out Food Wars, but I'm not selling it great because I tell him he needs to start watching Horny for Food.
Yeah. Okay. If we're checking options in the game, let's see where you look at stats for non-equipped characters that swap into them for active ones. Yeah, just more stats and be able to view champions. Bad Village 2000 says, my daughter is obsessed with My Hero Academia. Who isn't? She wanted me to ask you if you were a fan. Who's your favorite character? I love My Hero is so good. I'm not up to date on it, which is my fault. So I just don't want to watch it right now. My favorite My Hero character. That's a hard one. I don't think I ever. I actually really like Deku. He may be a little bit whiny sometimes, but I think he's that. Who else?
I can't remember the guy's name.
Oh,
but he's one of the Elite Three. And I don't really want to spoil anything, but like they could easily be like, oh, and then this happens to them.
Was he the one who eats food? Or Mirio?
Mirio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mirio's great.
I had this feeling Mirio was gonna be
Le Million.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh no, there's something you're gonna find out about them, and it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And, like when they first introduced, but it's just like really cool, and just the concept of like, hey, my power wasn't really awesome until I figured out how to use it awesomely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's
turning a burdenous ability into something really cool.
Yeah, he's the Tintin of the show. Can't get over the way he looks.
Also like that.
Yeah. Not 66. When I use Relax, I reached my goal earlier, but earn more gold than if I use Shakira, which can push me through more stages, but earn less gold. Use Relaxel up as far as you can, and then use Shakira afterwards. So earn gold in the beginning. So Geister said that code is lewd. It's like it's good anime. That's a good anime joke. Because the code's holding hands. But then Java stacks. That's true. But you always go back and stack her up a little bit. But yeah, I always find that use gold in the beginning until you get to your wall. As far as you can get your gold team, and then swap to your DPS damaging team, and then just roll from there. Cassie's 335 said, great question. For sketching our purposes, would Sean and Lee qualify as cute animal or monster? Lauren said it was your decision. What do you think, Lee? Are we cute animals or monsters?
I don't know if I want to answer that. I mean, I think you're an adorable animal, very cuddly.
Sean is actually an adjective. Yeah, that's right, Karma Kappa. Lee is the cute animal. Sean is the monster. Wow, thanks, Garwar.
I mean, that's Garwar. Come on, that's don't be like, I love you, Garwar.
Yeah.
Cute monster.
Yo, but I'm really cute when I put on my trinket onesie, so don't worry about it.
Aww.
If you like Dragon Maid, maybe you wouldn't be a monster. That's fair. That's fair. Monstrously cute. Okay, yeah, kids like. Okay. Yeah, Garwar's still mad just not getting an ice cream cake. Totally. Tarek Nar says, question to rephrase. Is it really hard to make a UI like the champion selection screen you get when you use a plasma contract available at all times? That's what a lot of us are looking for, so to keep plasma contracts on hand at all times. Just to see what champions you have available, though. Like, I guess the question is, like, is the purpose of that screen just to look at your champions, or to be able to select all your champions or go through your entire list and then and view item levels? Yeah, it's the only place to view item levels. Well, you can view item levels on the champion sheet by just hovering over the equipment, right? Right? You can do that? I think you can do that. If not, definitely something, but not all at once. You have to swap through the slots. Totally. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree that we should have that. I think that's just one of those things. My minimal knowledge on this subject is it might be too big for what we're looking for right now, but definitely something on we would like to do on the horizon, probably. NP start any info you can share on Sleece's mechanics. We just wait for the spotlights. I think I did some of that already with the swapping of stances. Although once we get the spotlight, you can go more in depth there. Not looking for spoilers. From Star Chaser 43. Not looking for spoilers. Is CD thinking about something special for Champion 100? Oh man, yeah, that's coming up soon, right? It's what, 18 champions away though. What would be?
I think that while probably something pretty cool, that even at this point that I think it might be too soon for that to be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a couple. We're a couple champions planned in advance. Like all good planning. But I don't think I don't think 100's crossed our mind quite yet. But it's coming up. So
what do you think this is? The MCU?
Yeah. 100 is almost a year away. Yeah, exactly. Raw Talent D3 says, besides spending real life money, what is the best way to acquire new heroes? I usually try to do events, but don't seem to be earning enough points to unlock things. Time gates. And at least doing the unlock adventure for the event ones. That way at least you have them, right? And then you can always do time gates later on to earn gear from them.
Celise's armor is so cool.
It's so cool?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice.
I'm just digging it. I like doing paladin armors.
Yeah.
Things like that, just because it's like they're so intricate, you know. It's not just like slap on something to give you AC. It's like the armor itself means something to their oath. They're
Yeah. MCU is getting a new RPG, but not using 5e. Ooh. What are they using? Cassius?
Why would they use 5e for Marvel RPG?
I mean, 5e is like, I guess, the most played role-playing game, right? So,
But I mean, it's it's like a
I mean, there might be better
it's not like
systems out there for it, but
it's just also something I don't think you can make a game like that using. I mean, you could make something to work with 5e.
they're calling it the D616 system. What? Weird. All right. Well, facepalm. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a cool system, right? As you're rolling a 616 sided die. As her ultimate like tier rolls where it's depending on her specialization. Opposite, I think. So her specializations will affect. What is it here? So you use her ultimate to switch between stances, and then your specializations. You get to pick 2 of through the course of her upgrade tree that will increase certain stances. Yeah, there you go.
Cool. The stance switch is the ultimate.
Yeah. Rating your Brimstone Angels affiliation. We have a sisters and father. I thought that was already there. I think that's already there, Dr. Zeshkej. Doctor. Yeah, I think that's already included, the Brimstone Angels affiliation. Raw Talent. Sean, you should watch Castlevania on Netflix. I've heard good things. I've heard really good things.
I just finished it.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Throw me at a 10 for all, like a combination of all seasons. What would you give it?
I don't know, because I don't know what makes something a 10 in my, like, even for myself, you know.
Yeah.
A solid 8 or 9.
Oh, big stretch.
Was it perfect? No, but.
Okay, so Brimstone Angels is not on the affiliation sheet. I thought it was. All right, I'll double check that later on. Doctor. Hey, Dr. B, how's it going?
Dr. B.
Yeah. Dr. B, have you watched Castlevania on Netflix? If so, what was your rating out of 10, or for 5 stars, whatever rating you want to give, if you've watched it? Herkwork says it's excellent. That's not a rating out of 10 though.
I don't like giving a numbered rating on something that is like.
Oh, Herkwork going with a strong 9 out of 10. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, I could make an argument for that, definitely.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dr. B from the 11 out of 10. Woo. Okay. I see. Yeah, what's Netflix? Yeah. Well, Netflix is what you call them, and they send you a DVD in the mail. You can watch as much as you want, and then you send it back. It's a great system. Hi, I'm from GameFly. I love that Netflix. Yeah. How many people stole DVDs though? Like I've seen like those like rent a DVD machines in the States, and people just like take a picture of like the CD and put it back in with that, and like keep the DVD. The red box. That's it. Thanks, Keniku. Yeah. Like a 15% loss. Yeah. Oh, Blockbuster. I miss going to just rent a movie. There was something exciting about going to the Blockbuster, seeing all the movies lined up, and being like, "Oh, let's go watch this one," right? So.
I think it's nostalgia, buddy.
Oh, totally.
I think if they're like, "Hey, if you want, you can absolutely do that." Still, here, like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
No
I have to
thanks.
leave my house? No. Yeah, they charge you pretty quick. Yeah. I figured they would.
Oh yeah, you're paying for that.
Maximus, what if you just select the 3 champs from an event instead of just retiring the oldest champ? I think there was some discussion about that when we started going into the year 4 champions, about what we wanted to do with it. And that might be a case for later on when we start getting year 5, year 6. Hopefully we keep going that long. But yeah, we kind of need it. Hey Lawrence, this is the only champion with a rivals tag. There's a rivals Waterdeep tag. You mentioned maybe data error there. Oh, yeah, maybe data error. Okay, I will copy that for later. I will check that out. Nos have an option to choose how the active champions are shown, like gray out, non-active, difficult to see the border because of color blindness. Yeah, there's some accessibility stuff we could definitely look at. It's a big one. Tristan04, you can choose 2 champions to put effort into as a newbie. Oh, okay, so this is a question. You can choose 2 champions to put effort into as a newbie. What are your top 2 champions? Oh, man. Top 2 champions. Averin is really, really good. He is just... Yeah, define put effort into. Yeah, I see. Averin is the best support in the game. So... It'd be strange to not focus on him. Lauren's a little bit biased with the Okira suggestion, although Okira is a really, really good debuffer. So I think that'd be something you want to look at later on. And then, yeah, maybe Human or Deacon. Probably one of those 2 for just to help speed the game up, to help you getting stuff faster. Or even Shandy, so we can get that kind of free speed potion with the dash. So, oh yeah, I would say Averin for sure, and then either your choice of Human, Deacon, or Shandy, which is not the 2 suggestion, but there's options there. So. No, Okira's such a good champion, and I love her. She's so sweet, but I think. For new players, I think it's better to focus on some other stuff before getting to that kind of big, strong debuff and worry about the deep push.
Yeah, your first. If you're doing that, your first thing is who can I choose to make it so I can unlock other things faster?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. The average item level is what's shown on the blacksmith contract screen, and I think people want an easy way to see that, like on a character sheet. Yeah, totally. Besides hovering over them and then having to alternate through all slots. So, totally, okay. Have you seen the documentary of The Last Blockbuster? I haven't. I should watch that. It's funny. We had a Blockbuster, but never really went to Blockbuster. We had a Rogers Video. That was the one I preferred because they had better games. So I went to rent games more than movies, and they thought they were better. Yeah, Blockbuster's just a franchise. Yeah, but everyone talks about we talk about movie rental places and stuff. It's always Blockbuster, because they were the big one, right?
They're the Kleenex of video stores.
Yeah. There was one we used to go to a lot. We lived in a different part of town. Movie Gallery. I think there was another name for it beforehand before they switched to Movie Gallery. Drizzen04 says, what is your favorite tank champion currently in game? Sentry is my favorite. Sentry or Ayla are my 2 favorite tanks. So I would pick one of those. Laura's like, okay, it doesn't end up in a wing weekend. That's not you talked to Dupuis and Redrum about that one. Okira isn't your top pick champion. She is just not for new players. I'm gonna take my death words and go home. Flamed Edge is asking, how do I redeem the code? So copy and paste this code right here. Da-da-da. Holding hands. Go into your game and into your chest opening screen. You'll see a little locked box up in the top right, or a button in the bottom left that says unlock a locked chest. Either one, pick one of those. Paste the code into there, and then boom, free Electrum chest for you. Yeah. Okay. Whew, okay. We got a lot of suggestions. Again, thank you guys so much for all your suggestions. I knew I was going to be opening a big can when I was like, "What are your quality of life suggestions?" So I'm really happy you guys have given to me. I'm looking at other places too, rather than just the streams. I know not every player is here. Everyone has a chance to tune in and watch. So
this is just one of the ways that we can actually have a
yeah, exactly, an active discussion about it. So yeah, so it's something that we are looking to do sometime soon. No promises on timelines, obviously, because things can change. Other things might pop up that are a bigger, bigger priority than these like kind of small these changes to make things better. But we definitely want to do something like this sometime soon. So soon, TM. Baby's in trouble. Yeah. Whew, okay. And I think I got notes here. I think Lauren told me she was taking some notes, so we got notes for days. And we're gonna sort of PowerPoint presentation for Peter. Like, here's what we want to do to the game. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Remember VHS tape rewinders?
I used to work at Hollywood Video.
That was the one. We had a Hollywood Video here too. I used to go to a bunch. Wait, isn't there weren't they trying to sell DVD rewinders too? Yeah. There's definitely a DVD rewinder.
Oh yeah, a DVD rewinder.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'll tell you, with the VHS rewinder, that was just a brilliant invention at the time.
But just put it into your VCR and rewind it.
Okay, so I'm referring more to being the one who works at the video store.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
People are not kind and are not rewind.
Yeah, like Hog Linux says it right. Be kind, rewind. So you can watch a movie while you rewind the other one? Yeah, that's true. Okay, I get it. Rewinding. So I was never we didn't have a VCR rewinder or VHS rewinder. Wow, my brain. Yeah, VHS rewinder. We're just trying to do it the VCR. So. You can't watch people doing it. Yeah, that's true.
Gosh, I want to know how many people that are playing the game, watching the stream, are just like, "Oh, what are?"
You know, I honestly think that most people who play the game and watch the stream know what a VCR is. I think we're most of us are in that age bracket.
Well, but I'm talking about like how many I've heard of but never dealt with.
That's fair. Yeah, I wonder. All right. Well, that was my big question of the day, so I'm glad we got through it.
The VCR rewinder one?
Yeah, the VCR. That was that was bugging me. I just didn't know how many people had them. I didn't ever have one, so. Yeah.
Capes are cool as heck too.
Capes? No, superheroes should not have capes.
I'm not talking about superheroes, but knights should.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Paladins.
Who else made the wrong decision on the HD DVD versus Blu-ray? Oh yeah, that was a big. I remember that was being a big one. Well, the Xbox has the HD DVD, but the PS3 has the Blu-ray. Remember pencils? I don't. Yeah. Okay, my second question was going to be probably a little more fun side of things. So, and back to Critical Role, obviously, because the hat, the shirt. They're doing the Vox Machina Mighty 9 Battle Royale.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in like 2 weeks, I think. So they're doing a 4v4 format, or it's weird. So it's really like 3v3 with Talus swapping between Molly and Percy as the wild card. So I don't know how they're doing that, but it's Vax, Pike, and Scanlan versus Bo, Jester, and Ford. Your thoughts? Anybody? What do you think? I think Vox Machina is going to wipe the floor because you can't kill what you can't see, and they're never going to see Vax. Mister Four luck points.
Can't Ford see invisibility and like does he have true sight and such?
He can see invisibility, but Vax isn't invisible. He's just hiding.
That's why they should have introduced this in it.
Yeah. I think they have Vox Machina will have the Trask wins. Yeah. It's level 15, not level 20. So, I think the big thing is definitely going to be, what is it? Vax doesn't have Vow of Enmity, I think, at that point. So he can't just get advantage on people by pointing at them and be like, advantage. So he won't get sneak attack all the time, most likely. Unless Pike is up front, which let's face it, she probably will be. And they'll just be tanking people and healing. And I think that's the big thing, too, is that Pike will actually be healing. And Jester's just learning how to heal, so... Jester while attacking with something that bursts into unicorn, something that, yeah. It's I don't know, I guess my curiosity is how they do the wild card bit with like Percy and Molly. Because if they have Percy's going to be like 200 feet away with bad news, just popping people. So I think that's a big one. And then I'm kind of happy they didn't pick Caduceus as the flip for the 99 side. So then it's the two healers versus one, and there's just a battle of attrition at that point. Yeah, Percy is also luck fit if Bad News Jams is in trouble. Yeah, but then he just spends a grip point and clears it, right? So yeah. Flux points is a question: which tanks boost the HPs of other tanks? I think all tanks have a tank sharing mechanic or health sharing mechanic. So, but I think Nayeli only has it when you pick the right spec, which is I think the devotion one. So, yeah, I think all the tanks have have health boosting. Oh, devotion. Cool, I was right. Okay. Yeah, any of the actual main tanks. Yeah, I don't think does Archon have it. I think he does he? Archon.
It would be cruel if he did.
Yes, Archon has Heroic Fury, increased health of all champions by 25% of Archon's max health. So yeah, I think that's just a general tank upgrade that we have for all of them. Yeah, I think Nayeli's the only one that's really gated. Also, doesn't Barrowin have health sharing? Oh, maybe. Yeah, Barrowin's a weird tank. Yeah, so Barrowin has Divine Aids. Increase Barrowin's max health by 50% of the champion with the most health as champions in the same column as Barrowin, increases her overall score by 15. Increase Barrowin's max health by 50% of the champion with the most health out of champions in the same column as Barrowin. Whew. Wordy. Yeah. I saw someone say that like Vox Machina's they're pretty much gods, which is true. Like they're bringing it down to be like level 15, so there's no level 20 shenanigans or anything like that. I do think. I guess it depends what items they have too. Like if Vax has like Whisper and the Boots of Haste, and the armor and all that stuff, it's just if they all have like their vestiges, it's almost like unfair. Bear needs a way to kick her effect forward one column. What? So if Bear, why? I guess that's kind of weird because Barrowin wouldn't need the health if she's not up front, right? So I remember a certain cliff dive where someone claimed that we were basically gods. Yeah, totally. Sean, what would you have to put in for the game for quality of life? Oh man. That's a good one.
Just gonna pick whatever gets like the most tickets.
Yeah.
And just be like, whatever causes that.
Yeah. Yeah, like my big thing, like the quality of life is definitely free. Like I play the game, but I'm not as frequently as you guys. Because like I have like 4 versions of the game open like 90 like, most of the time, and it's just me testing stuff out, right? So like the only time I really like push through and play is like during events and I testing new champions and all that stuff. So my like actual playtime in the game is much lower compared to you guys's, but I have to know all this stuff because of what I do. So for me, I just really want to see Modron fix. That's my big one. I know it's not a quality of life, but flip. Oh, that armor does look good. Oh, I got the details in the chest piece done nicely too. Dang.
Thank you.
Looks good. The colors are so vivid. Who gets Raw Talon's asking who gets to eat them?
My kid Miles gets
Yay.
to eat at least one of them.
Yeah. Happy Leopard is asking who is she? This is Celise Artorio. Last name Astoria. There we go. From Rivals of Waterdeep, played by Tanya Pass. And so Celise is coming to the game next week as part of Dragon Down 4 on Wednesday. Will the kid eat head first?
He rips it apart first.
Yeah.
So he's got a CR rating that's way too high for any pancake I've ever had. He took out an Elder Red Dragon not too long ago.
Ooh. Yeah. Quote from Sean 2021. I don't play the game as much as you guys. I have 4 versions of the game open most times.
But I sent one to Sean in the past. Slick Slaughter, do you mean if I sent him a pancake? I have not, because where I'm at, I don't exactly have the preserving technique. However, in the hopefully not too distant future, I hope to take a trip and get to make CNE friends I've made pancakes to eat IRL.
Yeah.
But sending one, it'd be
a little difficult without the casting stuff you guys do. Yeah, I have 4 versions of the game open because I need it for testing, right? I gotta test Steam, Epic. I have the Dev 1 open. I have WebGL open. You know, the PS4 and Xbox are close by. So I have cartridge open. So many versions of the game. The worst actually, quality life upgrade. I think for the streamers I like this one too. It's just saying like Idle Champions Epic or Idle Champions Steam, like marking which one's which, just so I can see which one I'm working with and playing around with. I'm testing something on Epic and it's like, is this the Epic or Steam bill? I'm like, I don't know. Fluxpoint wants to know if you do any other kind of art, Lee.
I cook. I'm a professional chef as well, and I do really care about presentation a lot. But I mean, I doodle And if I really, 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 really take my time on it, I draw pretty well. But I get really bored with drawing really fast. So it's like, do I have the patience to draw well? And usually the answer is no.
Yeah.
That's why I like pancake art, is because I cook and I've got heat going. So I actually have to turn off the overthinking brain that I usually have and just kind of let instinct take over.
Yeah. Just gotta get it done. The spotlight is out. Woo! Thank you, Lauren, for posting it. So Sleece is. I saw someone asking about what patrons Sleece was for. Sleece is eligible for Strahd and Zariel, and that's it. Rakshasa. Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna be a ton of fun. Shield stance is a stalwart tank. Sleece knows a thing or two about using his shield. She can subtly change her shield stance to buff the party in ways depending on what the situation calls for. Using this ability, rotates her stance to the following options in order, then looping when reaching the end. Aggressive, to wall, to deflect, to last resorts. Cunning Coup really wants BDS. Oh, Black Day Society? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Kid Like 101. Oh, that's it. That was the patrons. Yeah. So Strahd and Zariel. Slick's, is it Slick's Slaughter or Slick's Laughter? It's one of the two. So I'd love to see Sean do a pancake while you watch and cringe or be surprisedly. If I do want to do a Girl Champions with Lee when he comes up, if he comes up here on a Friday, where we just to be in the same room, and just maybe we do because we have like a kind of like a bigger space off in the one of our other sides of the office that has like a big green screen, so maybe we could just like set up a little like pancake station there with like a top down camera on the griddle and then like a camera at the two of us.
I want to do a pancake art challenge where it's me against Sean.
Oh my god, are you blindfolded?
I don't.
No, that's not safe. That's not safe. Never mind. I take that back.
No, I mean Dan has done a couple blindfolded ones, but no, in the challenge it definitely is some sort of major disadvantage is given to the professional artist.
Okay. I see.
Like I did one.
Now that I can just come and like slap the bottle out of your hand.
I did. Well, it also is kind of cool. Well, part of it is I shouldn't know what it is going into it. But I also think like a disadvantaged table would be kind of cool.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because the thing is, one of the things is it's timed, right?
Yeah.
So like it's not like a Griddle Champions pancake. It's like a 5 to 8 minutes sort of a thing.
Yeah.
So one of the things I think would be fun is having somebody roll a d4 in the beginning as one of the disadvantages for me, and whatever the number is, I lose that many minutes.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Happy Lover says, question on April 30th, I wanted a shirt from one of the streams. What was supposed to happen? What was supposed to be here already, or did something happen? Shoot us an email, islechampions@codenentertainment.com, and we can take a look at it and see what's going on. One second. All right. Okay. Dickie, what patrons do Mars, Gar, and Lauren qualify for? All of them, because they are phenomenal. Uh, Joe Malo says, "Does Lee practice drawing these pancakes with pencil first?"
I don't.
Ooh, doing on the fly.
Shoot, there's one that I may or may not be doing where I have a couple reference images to use, but sort of have to make it up as I'm making it for you in a few minutes.
Yeah, we got a special one at the end of the day. Sly Furious is there's a way to check which you were in. Click and hold the left mouse button. Oh yeah, to bring up the. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know you could do it that way. You open up the Unity the Unity thing in the game and just it'll show user or Epic user. Huh, cool. The more you know. Oh my god! First yawn. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. I'm awake.
I'm shocked. I know.
I am shocked as well. I
expected to have some words with you after this. Like, I get it, dude. But, but you've done great.
Yeah, I think just the big hey, big question. Need a lot of focus to work through it. Was the key there.
Mm-hmm. It was your cup of coffee.
Yeah. Oh, but now that I've done it once, it's going to happen a lot more. I'm sorry to everybody who else I just made yawn.
Sean, you do a really weird ASMR for this show.
Yeah. Nevada, just angry face, yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, I remember when you posted that thing about like, oh sorry Lee.
Yeah.
I was like, Sean.
Yeah, he sent me a message like partway through the stream, just being like, "Hey, like I know you're gonna do it, but are you sure?" What was it? Oh yeah. Can't believe you're going to sleep after 3 for our AM show. I mean, I can believe it, but ... Drink coffee. And then at 2 a.m. I was like, it's only 2 a.m. Not too bad.
That's the other thing too, is I knew that you were like, oh, it's only 2 a.m. There's no way that after that episode airs that you in Nevada aren't gonna have like a reaction fest.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The fake yawns are worse than the normal ones, and normal ones nothing but fake ones make me want to yawn. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was interested to see like during the finale last week, because I think in the beginning there was about 100,000 people watching Critical Role of the finale, and then I wonder what I didn't really check the number at the end to see how many was left. Yeah, I am glad they warned us it was 7 hours long as well. I'm glad there wasn't just like a surprise. They're like, we get ahead of time, like, hey, just as a heads up, this is a really long one. We're gonna be playing for a long time. Yeah, like when the ending art hit, I saw it hit 30K for their viewers, but I wasn't too sure what their actual ending was, but hard to tell because they're also on YouTube and anybody restreaming and all that fun stuff, right? So. When Mercer cried at the end, it broke me. Yeah. When Matt cries, it's always the worst. Actually, Laura was wearing this really big, big pink fluffy hoodie that had a dinosaur on it or a Godzilla on it, and Nevada was like, "I love that hoodie," and just went and found it online and bought it.
Also checks out.
Yeah, it was a really cute hoodie. So. Maybe maybe I can catch up on the first and second campaigns now. Yeah, you got until the third campaign starts, which is on. I would hope pretty soon. So
Well,
if they've been recording these in advance, I wonder how much in advance they recorded this. Oh, Crit Roll Closet found it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder how far in advance they had already recorded this, and then if that in that time frame they've already done like their campaign 3 prep. Because that's what they did in the campaign 2 is they did a couple like home sessions with Matt, like from like one-on-one stuff, and then all grouped together later on. So
I think it's going to be a little bit of time before we get
yeah,
any season 3 news.
yeah. They record just the day before. Oh, really? Huh. Counting Q question: do Conan folks ever have any interaction with another famous Victoria expert? Loading Ready Run. Aha, Loading Ready Run. They've been around for a while.
Who's that?
Loading Ready Run is a comedy group here at Victoria. They had some pretty funny stuff. When I first started like getting the convention scene and all that stuff, I saw them a bunch. I don't know how much interaction we've had with them. I imagine Eric knows them.
Spoiler. Now we can tell you who our next champion is.
Yeah, Loading Ready Run. Yeah. They do Dice Envy, really? I'm looking it up. Oh, come on. Yeah. They do a lot. Loading Ready Run does a bunch of comedy stuff, and they come to the local conventions in Victoria quite often. So I think they were based out of UVic for a while. And they probably all just graduated and stuff, right? Yeah, they're pretty funny. I would assume Eric is in contact with them somehow, but Eric knows everybody in the city. So I've been watching Critical Role in the Geek and Sundry, almost done with season 1. Been enjoying it, and I'm so glad there's a lot to watch. Yeah, I believe they've now broken the 1,000-hour mark of content with this last episode. Crit roll stats.
I think I realized why it's been like why it was so much easier for me to just listen and watch nonstop to season 1 than it has been for season 2, and it has nothing really to do with quality of programming, because I love the Mighty Nine, but it's that season 1 opened the door for me to go, okay, now I gotta check out everything. And because of that, I mean, I got to catch first, at the time it was airing, I got to catch my first Rivals of Waterdeep last week. And there's just so many podcasts and shows that I have now watched because of that. The 4 hours an episode thing is harder to do when I've got like a catalog of things that are maybe 2 hours.
Oh, totally. So like, that and I we specifically set time aside every week to watch it. So like if you're not doing that, then it's very difficult to do it. Fun fact: with the Wild Mount campaign, they were together for only 316 days. They weren't even together a full year.
Adventuring, bro.
Yeah. That's wild. Wild for Wild Mount. But it was like a pandemic year, simultaneous, yeah. But like the total in-game time was 316 days. Oh man, that's actually wild. Oh, sorry. Ooh.
I'm proud of you, Sean.
Yeah, no spoiler. No, I'm not saying nothing. No. No spoilers in chat. This is not the place to do that.
Yeah.
It was a long episode last night, so not everybody could watch it. Not everybody's a fool like me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Also, see. Yeah. CR wasn't a company when. No, I think they. Were they still Geek and Sundry during campaign 2? Or was that before? Or I think they broke off beforehand, right? I think they started their own channel, but maybe hadn't fully separated yet from Geek and Sundry. And then later on through season 2, they switched when Mario was left the campaign. With Lauren and all have to say in season 1, yeah. Oh, they switched 100 episodes into campaign 1. Oh, so GS, okay. Yeah, they're not part of Geek and Sundry anymore. No, they have definitely broken off from them and started their own company. Yeah, the good news about this campaign 2 ending for Critical Role is anyone who wants to get into Critical Role can just now wait for campaign 3, right? So start watching that. You're gonna flip?
Flip.
Hey, yep. I love these. Like the sketching hour stuff is always so cool to see. Like how they mix the beholders and stuff. Oh my god. I believe this one's Michelle's. Yeah, it's from the sketching hour, which is on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. I think.
Hosted by
Lauren Urban.
Lauren,
am I right? 2 p.m. on? No, sorry, no, not 2, 3. It's 3 to 4. Yeah, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Yeah, okay. Because Mars is doing it through at 2 o'clock. Derp. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. According to Google, in February 2019, Critical Role, Part of Ways Geek and Sundry launched around Twitch and YouTube channels, started their self-produced new shows and content. The second campaign of the Dungeons & Dragons web series can begin on January 11th, 2018. 4 months into the first campaign ended on June 3rd, 2021. Yeah, so they were still in they were into campaign 2 when they became their own company. Cool. Car has his first year has a GNS logo on it. Dang. Yeah, there was some like early merch I didn't get into. I didn't get a chance to grab or anything beforehand. All out Hunter says, what part of D&D lore most interests you, Sean? Ooh. The Nether East. I believe that's what they're called. Let me just look that up really quick. I think it's Nether East. No, that's not it. Oh man, what was it? What were they called? Hold on. It's where Carus is from. Oh, Netheril. Yeah, it's Netheril, yeah. There's like a giant spot in the Faerun map that is just desert, and that is the place, because that's where all like that was the pre-time when there was like level 10, 11, and 12 spells Well, level 12 was the one that was attempted, and that Mister was like, that's a big no, and like she like killed. Yeah, she like stopped. She stopped becoming the god of magic just long enough to mess with the spell and mess with the entire Netheril people, and then pass on the godhood of magic to someone else. I think that's what the story of that is. And just enough time to like kind of like redo like the weave and make it so they can only do level 9 spells. He stole from Mister for 1 second. Yeah, I think that was the level 12 spell. Was the plan was to take over, so he could become the god of magic, and Mister was like, no. Yeah, cross avatar kerfuffle. Yeah, cross the spell. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember a lot of the 10 and level 10 and 11 spells were actually more about breaking through the crystal spheres. That's what they're called. Because those are the ones that keep the different realms contained in the astral sea. If you need to go into astral sea, go to the edge, cast this like 10 or 11 level spell to break through the crystal around your realm. And then you can go somewhere else. Like you can go from Faerun to Eberron by doing that. I believe. I read a little bit about it because I think it's like, is that second edition or is it 3.5? I forget. I don't know. It's just that high level stuff. I just found like super cool. Project Q says how would they combine? How they combine is how you should determine if you and Lee are cute animals or monsters. Would you rather be combined with a mind flayer, Learshon, or chinchilla, Learshon?
Probably a chinchilla.
Yeah, probably chinchilla. Yeah, chinchillas are so cute.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had any edge, I lost it almost 2 years ago.
When Miles is born.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, seriously, everything, like anytime I have to make a character, like a character for a D&D game or anything like that, I find now that it's going to be more or less wholesome.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tanya's here. Hey.
Tanya!
Did you see your pancakes?
I'm grabbing them.
We're grabbing them. One sec, Tanya. We're getting them. Oh, thank you for the sub, though. Ooh, look at her. She's so pretty.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. Another close up. Oh, that one's so good. The hair is done so well. Let's say yo, I need it. Yeah. Yeah, we will. Lee will definitely post and tag you on Twitter. Once we're all done here. Don't you worry about that.
I've already got the draft in my. I was trying to do it while the other one I was making was cooking, and then I flipped it and have to start this one.
Yeah.
Try to get another one in.
Thank you for showing up, though. We're glad.
Yeah.
We're always happy when the kind of character creator shows up and we can show the pancakes off.
I'm thrilled to make it, Tanya, because I'm a big fan of yours and of Rivals and of Into the Motherlands, which I'm so glad Kickstarter is doing so well.
Yeah, I've heard like it's doing like super well.
All the stretch goals, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Maelstrom says Lee is not audible. What?
.com?
What.com?
You can't hear me? That ain't good.
Hold on, it might just be one person said. I think if people couldn't hear you, it would have been said earlier, but people are saying I can. Happy Leopard says I can hear him. Okay, yeah. Oh, you're just quiet compared to me. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe this.
Maybe what if Sean's just quieter?
That's not gonna happen. Sorry. I can't do that.
Jam in this.
Yeah. I can try and. All right. Maybe that's a bit better. I lower myself a little bit. There's a whole audio board over here that I don't know anything about. So.
And I don't have an audio board over here.
Yeah. I know one dial that I can turn down to make myself quieter, and that's about it. I try to touch that because I know it's usually at a good spot already. So. I guess Sean has a mic. Yeah, I think Lee has a headset, right? So there's a headset mic there.
I don't even have a headset. I have a headset which I hear out of, but for some reason.
Oh right.
Yeah, my headset just does not work on my computer.
Maybe I should like remote access in your computer or something like that, and just try and help you fix it or something. Or maybe we could like do like a Google Meet thing, and just like you can like share your screen and we can take a look over it. But yeah, we have this like super fancy like S&B 78 mic. Ta-da. So, high quality studio
versus
at the kitchen table.
Yeah, dining room table, duct taped.
Yeah, duct tape camera stand. Yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the cool things is I'm starting to do some commission work stuff.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
And I mean, I guess I can't show anything or anything, but when I made a cryptic post about doing one, she was like, I'm fine with waiting. So I was like, okay, well. So I did one for D4's Goblin Katie, who was just really nice and supportive and awesome.
Hype. I
can't say anything more than that because she will do with what she wants. But right now, Hank is editing the video I took of it.
Oh, nice. Summarizer wants to know, do we know what weekend buffs and stuff are yet? Yeah, we can go over it again. Sorry, get one more bit of hydration. Everybody, make sure you get your water or coffee or whatever you're drinking in the morning. Your mimosa, whatever. It's Friday. So this weekend is the Wings of Steel weekend. We are buffing Archon, Ashara, Keelik, Centurion, Ayla. And the bonus for the weekend is a Keelik skin called the Seer of Arrowist skin, which looks so good. I'm a little upset we haven't done a pancake of it yet. Dylan, come on. And so it's a skin and a feat for Keelik as well. And the feat will increase Keelik's prayer of healing by 60%. And Keelik's already a really good healer too, so to boost that even more is like...
It's click.
It's click. Nick with the astute observation, it is almost noon. We got half an hour left. They're on their way. Oh, all right, Nick. Are you in Georgia doing something for? Are you in Georgia? Wow. Are you in Georgia doing something auto related as well? Yeah, words, yeah, they're difficult. They're difficult on like 4 hours of sleep. I believe so. It's in her wheelhouse, though. Good. Okay, I'm excited.
Wait, people are doing other stuff?
Yeah, they're doing otter stuff. Yeah.
Can I do one?
Did we? I don't know if we planned it for that. But you still have one more pancake to do.
Well, what if I do an otter thing? I can make the rules. I am the captain. This ship.
Look at me.
Oh, shoot!
What?
Going back, well, remember when we were doing pirate theme stuff and we took control of our show and said, you know, rules be darned, we're just going to do whatever we want. Yes, it was a veiled joke because by saying that, we were actually doing what was already on our art list and the thing we're supposed to do, which is, in fact, what we're doing now. But what if we flip the script, by which I mean did what we're supposed to do anyway, but did our own odd thing?
Oh, we want to flip the script? Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, granted, the email said do an otter thing, but what if instead of that, we did an otter thing?
What if we did a sea lion thing instead?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I've got more pictures of seahorses than you would think be like, you know, healthy.
Lee's just gonna write scripts so he can flip it.
Oh my gosh.
That's good, Lauren. That's a good.
That's real. Lauren.
Yeah.
You'll so and so.
Yeah. Yeah, let's flip the script by doing an otter, which we already said we were gonna do, and we have planned for.
Right, but instead of doing what we planned for, let's do an otter thing.
All right. Yeah, you just do you,
Yeah.
man. If I don't like it, I'll
Yeah.
end the stream. That's fine.
Yeah. Like you said, you have the powerful system, and I've got I mean, shoot, my laptop that's grinding like a PlayStation 2 might
PlayStation
decide
2.
it for us.
Yeah.
Loud. Just the.
It's a Formula One race car.
Mm-hmm. With like a bad fuel intake.
Yeah. Getting ready for the flip here. Oh boy. I guess Time Gate weekend's come up also.
Oh, it's Time Gate weekend?
It is Time Gate weekend, yeah.
Cool. So we already are supposed to go over a little.
Probably
Is
not
that flip?
today. I don't have the rapid fire in me right now. All right, go for it.
Flip.
Yeah. I like their interpretation of this one. It's like the seaweed like tentacles, the gems that are kind of hiding in the tentacle and like the seaweed.
I like this part here.
The little like tail.
Right. You know why I like it?
Why?
Because they didn't have to do a body.
Yeah.
The whole Beholder mashup thing is great.
Yeah, that's true. Starting to see a pattern with the sketching hour ones. Is like Michelle definitely draws the more monster looking ones, and Alexis tends to keep it more like animal, like towards the animal, from what it seems like. Which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go watch Sketching Hour.
Yeah, I just every week I've had something that's been like, oh hey, this is something I need to do now.
Yeah.
But I am putting it on my calendar. I want to check it out. I want to be there. during
Yeah.
it. And not be surprised when I get the email of like, check this out. Like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Michelle's done a lot of the monsters in the past, but it doesn't mean she just really has to do the monstrous drawings, but maybe it's what she likes doing, so. Seems cool, though. You guys should do a host swap and let them do the pancake art and you guys do sketching. So we have one good piece of art and...
A lot of...
I wonder how good the artist would do doing pancake art.
I think that would be a fun thing if we're doing the... If I ever get out there and we do some fun stuff.
Yeah. Volcano Frog was great. Need more fire on any monster. Yeah, totally. I think it'd be good for like maybe more extra life. So it's rather than the Griddle Champions or like one of the other shows. Because actually, if we just make it however we want to be, right? We all have like some cameras pointed out at the the art and like a big view of all of us doing the work and stuff. Kind of neat.
Yeah. I Skype in or
Yeah.
Skype
No, you'll be
Zoom
here. It's fine.
during extra. When's Extra Life?
It's usually in like November. No, wait. When is Extra Life? That's a good question. Yeah, it was like December. Yeah, November time. Yeah, November-ish. Yeah, because we couldn't do Extra Life 2020, which is very sad.
The only issue there is I'm moving in October.
Hey, you'll get there. You'll fine. You'll move and you come over. I take the end of November usually. I think so.
I'm just moving into a different layer of Avernus, but
Yeah. Slick saying, thanks for all the art. Keep it up. We'll catch up. Watch the rest of the stream. Tam, thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for your questions and suggestions. See you next week. God, it's Friday. Any plans this weekend?
Flew. Nah. I work tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll probably play some more Mass Effect.
Ooh. I need to finish FF7. All I was just asking. Besides Spurt, will there be some more Critical Role champions coming to L champions? Oh man, I wish. They are a very busy group of people. Especially with like Darrington Press, the Critical Role Foundation, the animation they're doing with Titmouse, like for them to like spend the time and like the amount of time that it takes to go into building just a single champion and all champions is a lot of work, a lot of meetings, a lot of time. So I think they have so much on their plate already. To add something else on top of that would be pretty hard, I think. But if they are willing, we are always available. I would love.
It is within the realm of possibility.
Yeah, I personally would love to have anyone from the Running Knight or Vox Machina to be in game.
For campaign 3.
I don't know who's there yet, but yeah, I want them in the game too. But maybe what if I don't like the characters? Nah, that's not gonna happen.
I just always recommend going into those things without trying to compare to the thing I liked before.
Yeah.
Everything is different.
Yeah, that's the hard time I had with Money Nine and Vox Machina. I feel like I was always comparing them.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, with that, Caduceus is possibly my favorite Critical Role character, and that only happened because Mollymock died.
Yeah. I actually did not like Mollymock all that much. So.
But you didn't have that chance. You don't know. Maybe they're...
Yeah. There's a large story that didn't come out, but even the time they had with Molly, he was not my favorite. I definitely liked Caduceus a lot more, even from the beginning. If I could choose only one character from Critical Role, who would you choose to add? Oh man. Scanlan, I think.
Jester.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a hard one. I want Kyrie to be I wouldn't want Kyrie as a champion. I want Kyrie as a familiar. And it's just her with a knife, like going like poking with the knife. Yeah. Oh, we could do a 3-for-1 for like Human with by choosing Pumat. That'd be great. Although it'd be hard to, it'd be weird because you'd be like trying to swap them in between, and then, or you'd spawn Pumat Prime, and then the Pumentz would take up 3 other slots behind him. How was it? Garwa said that we can either do a Freaky Friday where we all host each other's shows. That would be interesting, actually. I actually don't think I've done a game stream. Oh, I know I kind of did once when I hosted Idle Insights. Yeah, I don't think I've actually had a chance to actually like sit and like play the game and talk about the game while playing it that much on stream quite yet. So it'll be fun.
I just think I'm so ill-equipped for anything other than, well, I mean, I guess sketching hour.
Yeah, I think you could still do the pancake part, and then it'd just be like Garwar or Mars hosting instead. Unless you wanted to go and sketch, and then maybe I don't know.
No, I want to host.
Yeah, what if you want to host and I can do pancake? No,
but I want it to also be good.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Remember that thing I said about liking paladin armor?
Yeah. You sketching hour, but Lee just doing pancakes instead of drawing. Yeah. That'd be so good. I think that'd be kind of hard though.
I don't know. I think that would even be doable whenever. I want to get y'all some griddles.
Oh, that'd be great. Ugh.
Just partly so you can have fun with it.
Yeah.
But also just so it does open up the door, because I think it would be kind of it would be interesting. We could even do like me versus any of y'all with, you know, disadvantages and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be done like you and I do here, except it would be side by side. I mean, that's something that we could do without having to be there. I want to do it there, but that would be a fun, like, for like a day of streaming something silly.
Yeah. Stream of just eating nice pancake breakfast, but not even showing the cooking pancakes. Just some people enjoying pancakes for breakfast. Yeah. It's just us eating pancakes for breakfast in the stream. That'd be good.
Yeah, us eating, just Margaret makes breakfast, and it's just us all hanging out eating the amazing.
Oh, I remember when she was posting like all the different like breakfasts she was making. Oh, they were like, oh.
I'm sitting here doing all this like wild, crazy art, and I'm seeing these posts like, oh man, I'm so jealous. I could not do that nearly as well.
Yeah. So I can find. There's some stuff like way at the beginning that she had made that I was like, we need to have breakfast together because this looks really good.
There was some crepes I think she made.
Hold on, I'm scrolling to Twitter.
Or something like a blueberry thing that looked so good.
She did a blackberry ginger lime pie.
That was the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, eggs Benny. Oh, that's really good. Oh, she made a dark chocolate raspberry pancakes.
Yeah. Oh. We just like the last 5 minutes of every show just be a Margaret appreciation.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, she made cinnamon buns on May 1st, 2020.
You know what I want to make that I haven't had in a long time? The like pull apart. Like the pull apart bread, where it's like caramelized and it's just you pull it apart.
That sounds really good. I'm getting really hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, monkey bread?
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people have been like, monkey bread? Monkey bread? Monkey bread? What is monkey bread? Let's take a look. Oh boy, that looks really good.
Yeah, I used to have it Christmas time
Oh.
when I was really, really young.
Hit of that, you have the day off, right? You don't make us some monkey bread? Oh, Raw Talent's gotta go to work. Okay, bye. Thanks for hanging out.
I thought this comes out cool.
Yeah. Oh, it looks really good. Oh, I'm really hungry
You're
right now.
talking about the monkey bread, not the pancake right there, right?
Both.
What were you actually though referring to?
Monkey bread.
Yeah.
I'm now hungry. So
I'm sitting here like, man, I hope this comes out. Like, that looks really good though. And at first I'm like, oh, thanks, bud. Then I was like, wait.
no, it looks good because it's a pancake. So I just want to eat it. Yeah. Monkey bread or laundry? Ooh. Oh man, laundry's in a basket. I don't care. Oh yeah, no, I gotta do towels still. Yeah, do laundry. It's fine. Why not both?
Why don't you just do laundry when you get home?
I did laundry. Laundry. Our chores are divided. So I do kitchen stuff. She does laundry. But I did laundry Wednesday.
Well, wouldn't you argue that making monkey bread is doing kitchen stuff?
No, this is making a mess in the kitchen for me to clean later.
Yeah, but you get. I don't think you understand how delicious. This
Yeah, but I get monkey bread out of it. So that's kind of the trade off here.
Right. If there is an actual option, you're making mistakes.
Yeah. Well, I'll just make my own monkey bread with blackjack. Or maybe a fun date thing tomorrow morning where we just have homemade monkey bread. Yeah, blackjack and something. Yeah, exactly. A sweet gooey bun cake made from balls of dough rolled in cinnamon sugar. Oh my god, I can't look at this right now.
Yeah.
Actually, the more I talk about it, the more I want it. It just
I don't think
sounds
I've
really
ever
good.
actually been hungrier during or after the show,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry that I started this.
Fluxpoint wants to know if the griddle is on or /hot while you're drawing.
It is on a because I use our Dane Cakes griddle, like the one we designed, which has a bigger, like its warm setting. It is larger, so there's like more of a window of keeping it warm to get to temperature, and so it's not as hot, but it is still hot enough. Like, you see how it's not like liquidy, because I don't want it liquidy when I'm working on something that I don't want to lose.
You gotta create the lines to hold in the other batter, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I put something down, I don't want it to just. Also, I want my line to be able to be like tight and not like spread.
Yeah. Star Chaser says, new stream idea from Margaret, just champions chatting. Whatever Margaret wants to do while chatting with chat. Just maybe guess the last 30 minutes or an hour. Yeah. Kind of neat. Or I like the Margaret's Magnificent Mornings. I don't know how she feels about getting up that early all the time to stream. Ooh, Garwar's making cookies for the weekend? What kind of cookies you making? What's your take on oatmeal raisinly?
I just don't see why you need the raisin.
Man, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. They're so good. Sasha, do you like oatmeal raisin cookies? Let's see if Fluxpoint gets it.
I've had some really good oatmeal raisin cookies, but really good is a lot more rare.
Yeah. See, Sasha's got my back. Yeah, Margaret's marvelous mid-afternoons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part like how I was saying I want to start learning how to do beef Wellington art. So when we do day of streaming, we aren't the default first show.
Yeah. Like you cut open the beef Wellington and open it up, and like the way the beef in the middle is cooked is the art.
Yeah.
Be crazy. Yeah. Sasha said, I don't know how I feel like getting up that early to mod a stream. Yeah, 7 a.m. mod chefs. Not fun. Oatmeal chocolate chip is better than in every way than oatmeal raisin. Counting coup, I'm gonna time you out for that comment. No, don't worry, I'm not. I mean, it's personal preference. I like. I don't know. I don't really think I like oatmeal chocolate chip. I like chocolate chip cookies, but I don't think the oatmeal just kind of makes it meh. But oatmeal and raisin cookies are the where it's at. It's usually super soft. Now I want some cookies, man. We have these like butter toffee, like toffee caramel cookies at home.
See, where I was thinking the whole time. Like all of these cookies pale in comparison to like a buttery toffee cookie.
Yeah, we get them from the grocery store that's up the road from us, and they're always like really good. They discontinued my favorite cookie, so I gotta find I gotta get what I can. So it's the dad's chocolate chip cookie. Oh man, those are so good. I made coconut cookies with health toffee bar chunks last time. Health toffee bar chunks?
Heath.
Oh, Heath. Oh, yeah, Heath. Wow. Oh. I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's alright. A couple minutes left. Sorry, I saw. I don't know why I saw an L there. I'm just taking L's right now. It's fine. Yeah, it sounds great, Garwar. They sound really good. I don't know what Heath toffee bars are, but it's fine.
You cool. Don't?
No.
I don't know if I don't think I believe you.
Hold on, I'll look it up. Heath.
I mean, like there's like all those like Heath Toffee Crunch cereals ice creams and stuff.
Oh, you know what? This is like I think this is an American brand that we don't have.
Seems.
Yeah, we don't. I don't think we have these in Canada, or at least where I am. So I have definitely never seen those before.
Well, the thing is, you don't come across Heath bars as often as you come across like things with Heath bars in them.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any of this before too. Nick, who does Bushwhacker too, is also saying he hasn't seen them at all either. But hey, we have ketchup chips, so yeah, that's a thing.
You got to invite me to play in one of your Humblewood games so I can make this character.
An otter paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do have a hedgehog paladin right now.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society.
Ooh. Heath are a bit niche, to be honest. Okay. I mean, all the stores here have Heath bars. But probably just based on where you're from. We have chicken sauce. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Babylon, have you never had ketchup chips before?
Yeah.
It's ketchup flavor. They're not bad. It's like it's more like a salt and vinegar with a little bit of tang to it.
It's ketchup.
Yeah.
So like ketchup?
Yeah, it's like ketchup. Yeah, exactly. Armored health bars. Or segmented? Was it a question, the real Bunny Beast? Armored health bars are segmented, or did I miss something? You put ketchup on French fries much. I actually never dipped my chip in ketchup before. To try that out. Weird. Well, it's noon. So Timegate weekend. So make sure you reload your games staggeredly, please. Don't blow up our servers. Get your free Timegate. Pick your choice of 3. You're 1 out of the 3 at the top. We have places to go look. You can go to Discord. You can ask there. You can try asking here, and I will see if I can answer that in time. Probably not. It's not. The energy is getting low now. So, but Slipco is asking about.
Sun's getting low, buddy.
Yeah, the sun's getting low. I actually wanted to start off the episode with like me looking like I'm taking a nap and having you be like, "Shh, we just got to bed," and then like you do like a whispered opening. But I think our opening we were just talking about too many things and I got like sidetracked on time. So, Silphco intern, Turiel, Oriza, or Birdsong. That's a hard one. Birdsong. Fluxpoint, Zorbu, Artemis, or Ayla. Oh, pick your girl Ayla. Ayla's the way to go. Kayvon, Tarax, Torgar, Narak, Ayla. Ayla's the way to go. Gravy fry. Yeah. How is America not have poutine? How have you not put cheese on top of gravy on top of fries yet? Come on. Prince Guinevere, Stokey or Paulton? Ooh, I like Stokey. But I'll go Paulton. Paulton's really good. People use him a lot. Omen or Cathris? Ooh, Omen. Stokey, Lazaps, or Walnut? Ooh, Stokey, because you can't get Stokey in an event anymore. Oh god, guys. You can't keep throwing people. You can't keep throwing me like this. Kron, Puente Neris. Ooh, go Kron. Kron's pretty cool. We put cheese on everything, just not gravy. I'll just add gravy to it. You're missing out. Just a nice thick beef gravy. And some nice squeaky cheese curds, and you're good to go.
But why do that? Do you say turds?
Yeah, cheese.
You say cheese turds?
Have you got a word for it? Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
Hold on, I'm like curds, not turds.
Okay, so you actually did say.
I think I did say turd.
Baby.
Oh my god. We're ending this stream. Hurry up, flip this stupid pancake.
No, I want to flip this pancake, but I also want to
talk about cheese turds.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Otter Paladin.
Oh, that's so cool. Otterly Paladin. I like the spike shot on the back. That's cool. Duh. Yeah, Sean Brain goes zzz. Yeah. It's an Otterden. I like it. All right. Oh. There's your boy.
Miles.
Hi. Boy needs a haircut.
Yeah.
The long emo hair. All right. Well, that's it for this amazing show on June the 4th, 2021. Thank you for joining us today and living through my rambling as I am half asleep. Thank you for playing Isle Champions and Dungeons & Dragons. You guys rock. I did it. I'm going to go eat and maybe take a nap in my desk while I'm waiting for my food for lunch. You guys rock. You're the best. This show exists because of a number of amazing people behind the scenes, including, and most of all, our co-producer, Sasha! As well as our partners at Dungeons & Dragons, Greg, Bart, Paul, Alsa, Charlie, and Lisa. 1 p.m. It's Gar Wars Guide to Everything Isle Champions. Go ask him questions that you didn't ask me. And again, thank you all for the suggestions and all that stuff. I really hope we get a nice big turnaround for that, for a lot of the quality of life stuff, so we can get the game on nice and pretty. Also, 3 p.m. You got Nick and Georgia from Bushwhacker 2 probably doing some more art stuff. And they're just nice and fun to hang out with. So go hang out with them. Maybe check out Bushwhacker 2 and go whack some bushes. All right.
Check out Ravels of Waterdeep.
Yeah, check Roswell Water Deep, and we'll see Celeste on Wednesday of next week. And she'll bash our way to victory. Until then, we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Chief turds.